here today. Both teams hoping to play as well as they look, Pat.
Delaware here taking the faceoff along with Monmouth. And as of note right now, in goal right now for the Blue Hens to start this game, you got the freshman Paul Reedy, the goalkeeper, the 6'4" goalkeeper. He will start the game for the Hens, and Monmouth wins the faceoff, and we're off and running here underway at the Tubby Raymond Field as Monmouth will work the offensive possession.
That might get the offense going for the rest of this day. Just needed one more tap of that egg to crack it. And Owen Grant, the defender, is the one to do it, get it going on offense.
See if that can spark a little bit of a Delaware offensive spurs. We've seen this Blue Hens team have a lot of shots early offensively now. Had a lot of shots early, couldn't connect. They've found the back of the net twice on their last few shots for Delaware.
From the start of this game, Delaware offense more inefficient than we've seen this season from the Fighting Blue Hens. But as of late, Delaware getting much more efficient on offense, converting with the Grant drive, and then Robinson just sensationally. The diving play, it was going on the highlight reel whether it counted or not, but I'm sure Ben DeLuca would prefer it counting, and he'll certainly take that outcome.
Jason Sider loses possession here earlier in that possession, so Monmouth will work it on the offensive.
And expect it the way he's able to just contort his body rapidly enough to get a quality shot with not only velocity but accuracy. Really hard to defend as the keeper.
So Delaware now on the afternoon in this first quarter of play. 12 shots on goal to Monmouth's just for the barrage of shots working in Delaware's favor as they hold a 3-0 advantage. That said, Monmouth's going to try and work quickly back the other way, and the Hawks turn the ball over now. There's a ball on the ground. Battle for the ball. Nothing there nonetheless. And then it is won by the Blue Hens. Delaware wins the ground ball, and they can work back the other way, trying to make it 4 now. Goals from the Hens, and they have a pretty commanding lead at the moment, but as we know, anything can go in the game of lacrosse as Monmouth wins the faceoff there, and getting bodied there is Monmouth's number 35.
Around shot right on point, not only in the vicinity of the goal, but perfectly placed in that bottom right corner. Hard for the goalie to reach.
And you see an early turnover there from Monmouth results in a Delaware goal as there is a whistle, and Monmouth will gain
against Duke more often, but once again, now he's getting back in the assist category, doing everything on Delaware's offense.
Delaware with a total of 18 shots, 11 of them on goal, and 5 of them finding the back of the net as Delaware once again working quickly on the offensive end here.
Count just the same as assisted goals, but the first 4 were unassisted. Delaware's ball movement really showing itself, as we said, going into the break. The last 2 Blue Hen goals have been assisted, one by Ty Kurtz and most recently by J.P. Ward. So Delaware's offense picking up the pace. The ball movement is increasing in how rapid it is, but now Monmouth looking to increase the pace as well on its own. It's able to wind up and fire a strike into the back of the cage for the Hens. Delaware up to a 7-0 lead now. Kavinsky 3 goals now on the season, 2 of them coming today, Pat.
Delaware 15 shots on goal to Monmouth's just 1 as Delaware makes it 16, and Ty Kurtz does just that as he connects in the top right corner of the cage. Delaware with now what is an 8-10.
Delaware with goals in the last 30 seconds, 2 goals in the last 30 seconds. Monmouth really needs to just get some ball control in there, control things on offense, and give their defense a little bit of a breather, but doesn't appear that'll be the case as Delaware once again returning to position.
The assist comes from Mike Robinson, make it his 5th dime, and Delaware with a 9-0 lead now, 7:40 in this first half of play. Monmouth going to win the faceoff, a much-needed win for the Hawks so they can work with
Delaware, whether it's from the left hash, from the right hash, getting clean opportunities and firing away on all cylinders, just giving Lodi a lot to handle.
Logan Premtaj trying to win the faceoff. He does not do so. Monmouth does. The goal for Robinson, his 12th on the season, and Clay Miller will get his 3rd dime of the year. Miller records the assist.
As this time, Jason Kohler joining the fun for UD. He seizes on his first shooting opportunity of the day, makes it count. Delaware has to just be really excited, cruising into the locker room at this point.
As Jason Kohler going to pick up his first collegiate goal of his career, the freshman midfielder gets it to go. Congrats to him. Clay Miller, Nick Jesse.
That cruise is halted now, Pat, because Delaware, really, you could sense the sideline, the energy. They're looking for the shutout. They do not get it as the first half horn sounds. But just to see something positive happen for Monmouth, it maybe will get Cade Stratton going, who really has been locked down well by the Delaware defense through the first half. If Stratton can follow the lead of Dewswalt for Monmouth, it would bode well for the Hawks, just to, even if they can't quite climb back into this one, just players jogging almost all the way across the field for Delaware to get into the action, lulling Monmouth to sleep in a way with Ward just rocking the ball back and forth behind the cage, and all of a sudden, Miller on the run is ready for the shot and converts it.
Monmouth going to work the offense in their own end here and gets the goal, make it 13-2 for Delaware, 6:13 remaining in this third quarter of play as Logan Premtaj wins the faceoff momentarily, but the officials say there's a foul and Monmouth can work on the off.
What I was referencing earlier, I guess as we were approaching halftime, was Delaware's shots, many of them coming on step and release, a lot of clean pocket to fire away from. And that time, teams from Monmouth found a pocket to really step into his shot and fired it right in there. And an impressive goal for the Hawks.
Foul call. Large deficit they're trying to overcome in the last 15 minutes. You like at least the direction you're going if you're head coach Brian Fisher with how this team played compared to how they started, especially in that second quarter of this game.
Monmouth handled that. A diving goal in lacrosse, really the equivalent of a poster dunk in basketball. I mean, Mike Robinson, just really sensational highlight reel play once again. His first diving goal was really diving to his side. That time he's diving forward, giving the goalie even into the third quarter. And now in this fourth quarter, it's been Delaware a little more flag happy, a little more penalty prone. Gives Monmouth some life, gives Monmouth a chance to get back in it in the sense of getting a respectable final score up there, giving Monmouth something to be pleased at in reviewing. Reedy a little more out of his comfort zone. It was something Monmouth was unable to do in the first half. Reedy really was able to settle in quite well as a freshman, getting his first full game action here this afternoon. But Monmouth starting to work at this deficit a little bit, an 11-goal game, but still over 10 minutes to play. So I'm catching for the Hawks. Really splits the legs of Kilcarry. The ground ball finds the middle of the cage right below Kilcarry's stick.
And taking a look of note as well, as we say, Kilcarry in the game in goal for
back attempt. That time, Pat, you're exactly right. He slowed things down. A little bit of a sidearm approach, using the ground ball to find the back of the cage.
Miller, as we
smart double team, you need to help defense against number 19, but Robinson still finds a way to find the back of the cage for Delaware. The diversity of goal scorers in the first half for Delaware, and it seems like Robinson's been putting everybody on notice once again in the second half that this really is his team.